Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2. Now, here's Jokic. No good from outside.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Millsap kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Millsap makes it off the glass.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Now McCollum following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Porter passes to Craig. Back to Porter. Shoots over Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Morris against Lillard. Outside Anthony. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now? I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, you just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great D, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And, you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack them in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you say?
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great ones. Just tap them on the forehead while they're shooting a jump shot and look the other way. They'll still knock it down.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 12th in rebounding, 14th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. really helping his team compete for wins. And Denver has possession after the miss from Damian Lillard. Morris with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside for Millsap. Shoots over Lillard. And again, Denver no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. And it's sent back by Morris. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Collins. Craig passes to Millsap. Over McCollum. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. 5th on the list, Jokic.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the collection of post moves these young big fellas have, it's unreal. I'd say some of the most unstoppable moves in the game today.
And here is Morris, after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Now the pass to Millsap, and stolen by Lillard. Anthony with it, now guarded by Porter. Anthony with the bucket.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Pass to Jokic. Morris trying to free himself up. Jokic, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
And the second free throw, good. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The star just keeps rising for Damian Lillard. Heck of a talent with tremendous range.
Here's Craig. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the wing. Jokic with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Millsap to end the run. No good. Good D by McCollum. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jokic against Nurkic. The drive by Jokic. Jokic draws the double.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Anthony, knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Outside Millsap. But they recover it. The Nuggets with another miss.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Morris against Lillard. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane? It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up on some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't push me all the way under the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
right
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
Well, it was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Dallas. Pass to Jokic. Trying to get something going. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right side, Collins. Back to Lillard. Nice D from Porter.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
He gets it in there. And now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Here's Lillard. Morris with the block. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. The Nuggets making a switch here. Dozier's checked in. Whiteside's checked in for Portland. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Dozier can't get it to go. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Whiteside. Good work defensively by Millsap. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Morris outside. And the pass to Millsap. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Morris.
And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make most any shot. And they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
Bowl, he's checked in for Michael Porter. That one drops. He ties it up. And the Blazers rely on their guards in McCollum and Lillard to generate, Chris, a lot of their offense.
You're sometimes right, Kevin, and it can even be to a fault at times. I mean, they need more offense from their front court. Guys who can pound the ball inside and generate some easy offense around the rim.
Here's Morris. Portland making their last shot. It's Bowl, top of the key. Good, nice job down low. Bulls got the game tied up here for Denver.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Whiteside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Plumlee comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Troy Daniels in for Morris. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hezonja, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
Shooting 1.
That one misses for Whiteside.
And it had been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade, a chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
A nice shot by Simons. The Nuggets trail by 4. Dozier passes to Bull. He dishes it to Plumlee. Now, here's Bull. Defense is right there. Pass to Dozier. 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Portland called for the foul. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they had 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Trent. That shot misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. Daniels kicks to Dozier. Denver passing it around. To the middle. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
Here's Simons. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Now here's Little. D right on him. And there it is for him. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was going in.
The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nuggets. Simons surveying the D. Hazania, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
And we should take this time now to show you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These teams have been outstanding on the offensive glass this season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
2 shots.
That's good from Plumlee.
Get in there.
So he gets them both. 1:05 left in the first quarter. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Passes it to Whiteside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Grant, he's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail. Here's Dozier.
Yo, set it up.
Now Bull.
Who's got ball?
Tries from 16. The bank shot, no good. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Trent. Now, here's Whiteside. Defense right on him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Portland shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Shooting 1.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Dozier. It's good. Dozier's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. Then it's Little, and it's Simons in at the point. Daniels from outside. Another 3 for Denver.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
The pass to Whiteside. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Plumlee. Trent can't hit. The Nuggets shooting 43% from the floor. Bol dishes to Daniels. Over Trent. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. To the paint, here's Hezonja, and Grant sends it back. Down low, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Here's Simons. Pass to Trent. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Here's Dozier, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with 2 big guys that come to mind that made me better. Dwyane Howard there in Washington, just looking at him, throwing a oop. I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look, and he'd say, I'll get you an easy one, big fella. And I would do the same thing to him. We're playing with a guy like Vlade that would say, hey, wait a minute, Bibby or Peja didn't get a shot. Set a screen for them, and he would pass it to them. And then the next play say, now it's your turn. You're open, because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that'll say, hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Denver. He's off on the second. Hezonja with the ball. Working on Plumlee. Lasagna, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Hazonia. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
Two.
The first free throw is good. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. And Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
All right, still young with loads of upside. Nurkic is comfortable playing the enforcer. I mean, you can tell he wants to keep improving.
Tipped away and stolen by Lillard. Here's Hazonia. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Plumlee kicks to Grant. Back to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
McCollum finds Whiteside. Here's Lillard. Got a piece of it. Here's Craig. No points in the game yet for him. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Passes to Dozier. That shot off. Some solid defense from Lillard. Lasagna, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, and all Nurkic needs is good positioning. Once he has this, dunking is easy.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Craig. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. And here's Plumlee. Shot on the wing, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Daniels. There's the steal. Here's Dozier, covered by Lillard.
Kick it out!
Daniels passes to Dozier. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Plumlee. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. And Daniels up top over McCollum. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Daniels. Daniels has got 7 points. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. McCollum kicks to Hazonia, and they call an illegal screen here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in blocks, second in rebounding. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Denver calls timeout. A different look now for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Whiteside, and Anthony subbed in for Mario Hezonja. Portland on defense. Porter looking it over. Nurkic against Millsap. Here's Morris on the mark with the 15-footer. Morris has got 6.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David, thank you. Puts it up from 15. Porter, no luck. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. McCollum, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Drops in the tray. Millsap's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
And really, over the last few years, Millsap has really improved that outside shot, now capable of stretching the defense.
Anthony can't hit.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Here's Porter. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, good defense there. But Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. And how about a 9-foot standing reach?
Lillard against Morris. Lillard outside. Nurkic finds Anthony. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
The Nuggets leading by 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
McCollum outside. Anthony kicks to McCollum. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Craig. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Millsap passes to Grant. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end, effective at reaching out and stifling shooters. Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Here's Morris. Good on the bucket. Morris has got 8. Trailblazers trail by 5. To the inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Here's Millsap. No good on that one. Great D that time from Nurkic.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Lillard against Morris. 3-pointer. And it's Lillard missing.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. And it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Morris, no good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Anthony looking it over, and Portland again with the bucket.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Morris outside. Millsap against Nurkic. Here's Craig. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
They've got an effective passing big man in Millsap. He does a lot for their chemistry.
There's the pass to Nurkic. He kicks it to McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you talk about shot makers, C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Little. He's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard.
Well, consistency is what comes to mind when I think of McCollum. I mean, especially offensively, where he scores in bunches.
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
It's stolen by Anthony for the finish, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Millsap kicks to Jokic, and the rejection by Collins.
This is the defense Collins brings to the table. Excellent at knowing when to go after blocks.
Bowl, he's checked in for Porter. Three on the clock. From deep three-point range, Craig can't get it to go.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
Here's Jokic. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Simons. A miss that time would have put him up.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
It's all tied in Denver. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2. Jokic kicks to Craig. Good on the three-point shot. Craig's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nuggets.
Oh, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Here's Collins. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Craig. He's guarded by McCollum. Right side Millsap. No good that time. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The offensive rebound and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is what Collins is going to give you, energy. Because of this, he draws these type of fouls.
And the 10th pick in 2017 out of Gonzaga, Zach Collins, figures to be an important piece moving forward.
No, just a huge demand for rim protectors who can also space the floor. With this 9'3" standing reach, are you kidding me? He's a presence inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
I mean, although he's young, Collins has already proven to be very polished. I mean, it'll be fascinating to watch this guy continue to develop.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Wasted no time on that one. And now a 6-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
McCollum, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful. They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Looking to end the run. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Porter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Third in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Porter. Back to Jokic. Rebounded by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 11. They could use a bucket. McCollum outside. Kicks it to Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. Over Millsap. Portland again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the result.
And Jokic slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Damian Lillard. Morris passes to Jokic, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jokic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's McCollum. Got it from 16 feet.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Here's Morris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Passes it to Jokic. Denver passing it around. No good on the shot, and it's Portland the other way. McCollum dishes to Lillard, and there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Daniels has checked in. Portland also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Hezonja in for Collins. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Oh, man, a star at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect, but he sure worked his way to the top.
And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Millsap.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 4-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major, but now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner, man. Keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
Jokic passes to Plumlee. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And that's now 6 points for Mason Plumlee. McCollum outside, inside. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Damian Lillard.
Now we're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every job.
Jokic passes to Dozier.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Outside, Porter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Fifth best, the Trailblazers.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Lets a floater go. McCollum, no good.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Whiteside. Dishes it to McCollum. A second chance effort. Whiteside, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Lillard. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
The pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Over Whiteside, and it's blocked by Whiteside. They retain possession. And that one's good. Daniels.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Anthony for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Dozier. The floater, it falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
To the paint. Whiteside the bounce pass. Pulls it from the elbow. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from McCollum.
Oh, and McCollum, he's an exceptional shooter. He loves sticking it to the D when they're right in his face.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Bowl, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. Passes it to Whiteside.
Screen coming.
Over to the left wing. Trent can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 12. Pass to Jokic.
Ball coming, ball coming. Shut up, shut up.
And it's Portland with the rebound. And there's the pass to Simons. Portland again missing. Denver's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And it's Jokic missing. Trailblazers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Anthony, nice shot from the wing. Anthony's got 13.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Bull, that's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Morris. 10 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Over Whiteside.
I got it.
Pass to Bull. Now Daniels.
Get there. Back door, man.
He kicks it to Morris. Clock at 6. Another shot. Little with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 10 to the inside.
And the foul.
Anthony's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Bull dishes to Morris. Pass to Daniels. From past the arc. No good on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Simons. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Simons has got 6.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Bull. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Nasir Little picks one up.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Bull.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. Good on both.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Here's Whiteside. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here is Morris. Guarded closely. Shoots from the corner, and it's blocked by Whiteside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Trent. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morris. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Here's Whiteside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Denver, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, Whiteside is out there with Collins. Then it's Anthony, and it's Simons in at the 1.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Millsap with the double team. Goes back up. And too long on the shot.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Back to Morris. Pass to Jokic. Millsap has the open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anthony, the pass to Simons. The floater. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Two.
And that one falls for Bull. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Unloads from 13, and the jumper falls for him.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. And again, Denver no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Anthony.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
Morris looking over the floor. Nurkic with the double team. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Millsap's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Down low. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Bull. 19 points for Jokic.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Kicks to Carmelo. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Anthony. Denver leading by 14. Now, here's Jokic. Morris outside. Passes to Bull. Nurkic with the steal. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Trent. Collins finds Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Trent. Bangs home the trifecta.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
Pass to Jokic. The fader. Rebound by Anthony.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
The pass to Simons. The 10-footer. Rebound by the Nuggets. Millsap's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jokic high post, working on Nurkic. Morris kicks to Craig.
Pick on me. Hey, come around.
Back to Morris. There's the triple. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Trent. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. The tray gets the three-pointer to fall. Jokic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you can just see his confidence is rising, bucket after bucket from long range.
Watch him.
Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Trent can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. Trailblazers trail by 14. Outside Anthony. Passes it to McCollum. Shoots from the line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Here's Craig. There's the feed to Porter. Over McCollum. Jokic trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Porter.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
But they get it back.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Millsap. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Morris against Lillard. Denver grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Trailblazers trail by 12.
D up on CJ.
McCollum with the ball.
Shut up.
Craig pulls it in. Craig's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. To the middle. Here's Lillard.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Denver calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second.
Hey, yo, good.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20-25-5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh, my
They'll love
God.
it.
This
You
would
better
be
believe
great.
it.
Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens, because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Outside Anthony. Plays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 13 points in the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
Boy, can't fade you.
And Jokic drops them both.
And they're doing a very good job at the line this half.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Anthony with it. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard from outside. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Morris.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Pass to Craig for the three. Connects from three-point range.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Now McCollum. High arcing shot. Denver grabs the miss. Millsap's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Jokic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jokic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Portland with a new 14.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Now the pass to Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic has got 28.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Nikola Jokic getting it done today.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
Nurkic dishes to Lillard. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 26.
The remarkable range of Lillard. I mean, you see these shots he makes from distance with ease, effortless release.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Morris. Lillard comes with the double team. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Craig, and it's Denver scoring again.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Lillard from outside. Collins kicks to Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Porter. C-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the
break.
most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jokic.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Dozier. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Daniels passes to Vonleh. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dozier. Portland grabs the miss. Adams taking his time here. He kicks it to Whiteside. Passes it to Trent. Now here's Adams. Puts up a 3. Trent gets the bucket. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.